Hello, my name is Dave Medina, President of Aging and Home Remodelers. For over 25 years, our company has been bringing to the U.S. many new and innovative products. Yes, we're the company that introduced you to the natural daylight lamp, the Jitterbug cell phone, and exclusively the Jacuzzi walk-in tubs and showers and Easy Climber stair lifts. Our priority is always to make your life a little bit easier, especially as we all grow older. And in fact, most of our products allow you to stay a little safer in your home, and we've been told time and time again that is what you want the most. Now we're pleased to introduce our most life-changing innovation yet, the Easy Climber elevator. We all know elevators, we know how they work. They're easy, simple to use, safe, convenient, especially for those that have mobility challenges. We've combined over 100 years of experience to design an elevator that virtually can go into almost any home at a fraction of the cost of others and without tearing up your home. It has so many other great advantages, but yet I promised I wouldn't go too far, say too much, so I'll leave that to our specialists. We're obviously quite excited about the Easy Climber elevator, but more importantly, so are our customers. So what I'd like to do is share with you a couple of our recent customers, and you'll see a very unrehearsed discussion that we had with them about the elevator that was recently installed in their homes. I hope you enjoy listening to Mr. Ward and Mr. Oppenheimer. And if you haven't contacted us, please call us at your convenience, and we'd love to share more information with you about our new Easy Climber elevator. Thank you.
Well, we're sure going to be tickled with that little elevator.
The difficult part on this job is because instead of having just a floor on the top and a ceiling on the bottom, because they've done some work, it's an older home, they've done some work, run some ducting through the ceiling, and then they lowered the lower ceiling so that they could do that and hide the ductwork. So now instead of having to cut just a top floor and a drywall ceiling on the bottom floor, I've got a floor in between, or probably a wall and plaster that's going to have to be cut out also. What we're going to do now is we have a run jog switch, or an installation switch, that we can operate the unit. We just plug the batteries up and turn it on by the reset switch, and we can run the cable off with this run jog or install switch, run it up and over the pulleys, going through the front of the pulley to the back of the pulley, and then it comes back down.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Stay in.
Bye-bye.
Great. It's great.
Oh, perfect.
Inside, you have to walk or outside.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, this is wonderful. This was earlier than the first Christmas present.
That's right. That's right.
We want an elevator in the house because I have a 2-story house and I don't have any balance. I lost my equilibrium. So I bought my elevator through necessity, but I'm glad I did. It's a wonderful investment. Best one I guess I made, other than my wife.
When you first took it upstairs,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what you were feeling.
Well, I was curious about all the things that I had to do, but there wasn't much. I had to be able to turn the key on, and I found out that if you don't turn the key on, the door it won't move. So it's a pretty good safety thing. But I'd forever get in one with the door open and take off, but you can't do that.
Now, this past weekend, I understand that the power went off.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
And so you got to use the elevator even
Oh,
with the power.
you got this, of course, it's a battery, You have electricity to recharge the battery, but you still have a battery, and you got a yellow light there telling you that it's flashing, telling you it's ready, it's ready, it's ready, it's ready, it's ready. And when you push the button to go up, it turns green.
Stanley, if you were to sum up exactly how the Easy Climber elevator makes you feel, what would you say?
First place, my safety of life depends on it. I could not go up to my bed, which is upstairs. Without that elevator, I would not climb those 23 steps.
It's been a good investment for both of us.
Amen.
Thanks for having us in your home today.
Glad you're here.
Talk to you a little bit about the elevator. So tell us a little bit, I'll let you, in your words, tell us a little bit about your experience with our elevator installation that we completed for the Easy Climber elevator.
From the very beginning, the work that needed to be done, we had to cut through the floor on us upstairs and had to match everything. The work, totally professional. We've had a lot of work done by different people, and I would say from the beginning of the project to the very end, some of the best craft people I have ever encountered.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Dick, what impressed you about the Easy Climber elevator team and your installation?
Well, from the very beginning of meeting Sunny, I was very impressed with her demeanor. We felt very comfortable with the idea of working with her, and then subsequently, after meeting the rest of the people, the professionalism on everybody's part was outstanding. You're doing something to your home that's very personal by putting in an elevator, and the professionalism, the personalities of everybody involved was very reassuring and very reconfirming, and we were totally impressed by each person from Easy Climber.
I know you looked at several elevators out there. You looked
Yes,
at
we
a
did.
shaft type built elevator, and I know that was going to be relatively very expensive. Dick, what was the investment needed for the shafted elevator?
I would say at least $50,000, perhaps more. And one of the things that it was a pleasant surprise when Sunny quoted us the price, I felt it was a very economical situation, and I have told a lot of people that we now have an elevator, and I was pleasantly surprised at the cost being as reasonable as it is from Easy Climber.
Our elevator installation team has completed your installation, and it's beautiful, by the way. You've had a chance to ride in the elevator. What are some of the things you can tell us about the ease of use?
Well, it's very easy to use. All you have to do is close the door, push the button, and hold on to the button. It's very efficient, very effective. You do not have to be a mechanic to operate the elevator. It's simple.
Dick, one of the things that sticks in my mind as we started this process, and I know you had looked at moving at one time.
Yes.
Tell us some of the things that went through that process of deciding whether you were going to move or stay in this beautiful home that you have.
Well, it started off with downsizing. And one of the problems with the house is the master bedroom is on the upper level. And Carol has had some significant physical difficulties in climbing up and down stairs certainly is, as I've gotten older, has become somewhat of an effort for me. And when we looked all around Austin, and then we determined that for what we were willing to spend, we might as well just stay here and include an elevator instead of downsizing. Go with the elevator accomplished everything that we were desiring.
So you decided that you were going to have that commitment to staying in your
Yes.
home, which is, that's the first decision you have to make. The second one is that you decided that you wanted to keep yourself safe.
Yes.
And that's a pretty substantial commitment on your part as well. How did that process go through? I mean, you still have good mobility, or reasonable mobility, going up and down the stairs. So how did you go through that process of determining that?
Well, we looked at all feasible ideas, including chair lifts and that type of thing. And Carol said, I really don't like the looks of the chairlift. Why don't we look at an elevator?
You were committed to staying in your home, committed
Yes.
to keep yourself safe, and then ultimately it's finding the right location. And I think we did that.
Oh, fabulous. From day one, it just seemed to be built, the perfect situation for the elevator. As I alluded to earlier, not alluded to, I stated earlier, from the preliminary work, it was phenomenal. And fortunately, we didn't have to do any kind of serious demolition. We had access, we just needed to open up a space, and we did. And you did. Now,
We appreciate the opportunity to be part of your home and your family, and we appreciate having you as a customer. So anything else that you would like to tell those people that were considering an Easy Climber elevator?
well, besides the point of view of my having a background in selling all my life and trusting people, seeing true sincerity, and the fact that you all are here today to come out and look at what you hadn't really seen when it was finished is very impressive. And again, professionalism is a key, and everybody that we had any contact with Easy Climber, starting with Sonny and then getting to know you, Kelly, is so obvious that the professionalism, the sincerity is part of your life. And we couldn't be happier. It's great.